guys, Marsing here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so the day after tomorrow, at least for me, it's Wednesday morning in the UK. It's going to be around, I think it's like 36 hours, 35 and a half, something like that, from when this video comes out. TEQ BARDOCK is going to release on Global, so I thought we would go ahead and do a bit of a preview for him over here on JP. So let's go ahead and jump in and watch his intro. Many consider it to be the best one in the game. I mean, the animation's definitely fantastic. So, alright, so our boy TEQ BARDOCK. So, TEQ BARDOCK, one of his big draws, the reasons why people are pretty high on this guy. Not only is his leader skill is Goku Family and Storied Figures 170, and then obviously Pure Saiyans an extra 30%. Which basically means that his team will cover not only Goku Family, which is, you know, one of the best categories in the game, but also the fact that the 200% for the leader skill will be given to every single Goku, every single Bardock, every single Raditz, and then of course you can still run the other Goku Family units under the 170. So on this team, everybody is getting the full 200% leader skill, because remember that this card technically is on the categories and links and stuff for the Goku part. So we are running a full 200% team here. Now, my JP version isn't the best. When this unit comes out and I hopefully pull them on Global, I will do a 55% showcase with a slightly better team built around actually maximizing Bardock. But I thought this would be a good preview, because the one that I have on my account is only 55%, but is full level 10 links, and when I do my 55% showcase on Global, he will be freshly pulled at full level 1 links. So not only can you compare the two, but this video will give you a good idea, if you are just going to go for one copy, what he looks like once you've maxed his links out. And then of course I've brought a friend that is Rainbow full level 10 links, so you can see the difference, right? So we have my one on the first turn. Now, unfortunately, not a great rotation in terms of where I would want to put units, right? Because you don't really want to put STR Goku and Gohan in slot 1, usually. But fortunately, we're doing the Frieza and King Cold Red Zone stage. I thought that would be appropriate for using Bardock, right? So I think we'll be alright here. The minions don't hit super hard in this first turn, and because Bardock has the Scouter ability, it means we know that we're not getting super attacked. So you get the entrance animation, and then for 5 turns you see enemy super attacks, and he creates rainbow orbs from a random type of orbs. You get the intro animation if you have a Goku on the team, or there is an enemy who includes the name Frieza. So obviously just by running a Goku on the team, which I feel like you're going to do, right? There's the only team build that you would run this Bardock on where there's not going to be a Goku on the team is if you're running like the actual Team Bardock build, like a low-class warriors type thing. But then even if you wanted to run low-class warriors as like a category, like say for a low-class warriors Super Battle Road stage or something like that, there are Gokus that are on that category. So the one thing I want to try and do is save these rainbow orbs, because he creates rainbow orbs, and then depending on how many rainbow orbs you pick up, you get extra abilities, right? So you get attacks effective against all types if you pick up 1, additional 50% attack and defense if you pick up 2, which obviously that can be very important. That's a nice big chunk of stats. And then a guaranteed crit if you get 3. So we can get 3 here, there we go. And then that allows us to get a guaranteed crit. This is why, ideally, if you want to go for like the most quote-unquote optimal build, you want to give him full additional, and then just be getting those rainbow orbs. Because the thing is, whilst the orb changing does run out, if you're using him early on or even in shorter events, like if you're able to keep consistently hitting those 3 rainbow orbs, then any crit that's in his hidden potential is basically a waste. And because he's a tech unit, he already gets 5 crit anyway. So I wouldn't recommend giving him any more than that. All of the nodes in the hidden potential, if you do pull dupes that are additional or crit, you obviously just give them additional. If there are any that are like crit or dodge, honestly I would just give him the extra dodge. Because he does greatly raise defense on super. So you're getting that 50% extra defensive raise when you super attack. If he additional supers, not only are you then getting 2 supers with double crits if you've got the rainbow orbs, but then you're also getting the extra 50% defense raise as well. So if we take a look at my one here, the 55% one, actually we'll keep you on rotation so you can keep getting the stacks. But yeah, he has 192k defense at the start of the turn. So as long as we get 2 rainbow orbs, we're getting 50%. So that pushes us up to basically being at 300k. And then once we get our super attack effect, that's another 50%. So that basically pushes us up to 400k. And that's him at 55% with no support on the rotation. So that is a perfectly reasonable amount of defense for most like red zone bosses. Does he get the buff straight away? Let me see. So we get 2 rainbow orbs. And then, yeah, he does get the buff straight away. So it's 230k. I forgot, yeah, because it's based off of his starting stats. And he gets 40% attack and defense with each super attack performed up to 120. So once he's super attacked 3 times, that's when he's fully built up with his stats. So that means we're over 300k defense post-super, which again, as I've said a lot lately, with the current meta that Dokkan seems to be in, that puts him into this range where he will tank normal attacks from most bosses pretty well, and then get one shot by the most difficult boss super attacks. But, you know, that's a lot of units in the game at the moment, and he kind of backs that up a little bit by having the scouter effect, right? So we can know not to put him in front of a super attack because we actually get to see where they are. So this is a good example. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, so he's... Okay. Well, this is not an ideal scenario, that's for sure. Both of them are sealed, and he's super attacking twice in slot 1. Neither of our units are slot 1 units. Unfortunately, that's what I get from not having the rotations. I should have set up the rotations properly ahead of time, so that we could have Carnival Goku in slot 1 on this turn, and then the... STR Goku and Gohan in slot 1 on the other turn. Now, we are getting 50% attack support from this Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. This is kind of like a preview of his EZA as well that will be coming to Global during the celebration. 55% level 10 links. He gives 50% attack support to the super class allies. So he's not buffing Raditz, but he is buffing the Rainbow Bardock here, who you can see without defensive support is at 330k pre-super. So I guess I'm just going to have to go ahead and pop this. It's unfortunate that they're super attacking in slot 1, but obviously that is the benefit of the scouter effect, right? Is we know that they're super attacking, so we know that it's probably the best idea to activate the item here, right? Because, yeah, we still take 223k. 6.58 for him. So he's obviously not the craziest hardest hitting unit in the game. Like if he was dropping like 10 mil attack stats every turn. Although, I guess he needed one more super to build up, right? Because we jumped up to 9.1. So that's why you build him full additional. Because if you get those 3 rainbow orbs, we did a 6 million and then a 9 million, both of which guaranteed crits. Both of them giving him a 50% defense raise. And so then with the Whis, compared to Frieza, where we still took 200k, after the double super, we took double-digit damage from the super attack from King Cold. So definitely very good. We need to take out King Cold as quickly as possible, just because he's going to keep... Oh, man, we are getting so unlucky. Like... He's sealed Bardock and the Goku here. So Goku can't super, which means he then can't dodge because he can't super. Oh no, wait, he isn't sealed. Wait, is that Goku sealed? Oh no, it is only Bardock. I don't know why I thought he was sealed as well. Okay, so that means we are going to have to put him in slot 1, or slot 2, sorry. Put the Goku Gohan in slot 2 and hope they get the dodge. So I'll go ahead and put Bardock into slot 1 after we've used the active skill here. And then we'll do this. So there's not really much point me getting the 3 rainbow orbs, but as long as I get 2, then Bardock still gets that extra 50% defense, which we kind of need him to have over here, right? Because he's not getting his... he's not going to be doing a lot of damage this turn, unfortunately. So, right, we'll do this. Alright, so Bardock only able to normal attack, which is unfortunate. But the Whis is still active as well. So even if Goku doesn't come in clutch with the dodges here, we should be okay. Now, this team build, I'm looking at his link partners here. So his best link partner for TEQ BARDOCK is the Int Tora, his side banner unit. They share 6 links, which is basically everything except for Cold Judgment the Tora has, whereas Bardock has Family Ties, which is 2 key and 10% attack, so not necessarily the worst link. Now, that Tora unit is only really good if you're running like the full sort of Team Bardock build, but when we go down to the characters that share 5 links, the AGL Super Saiyan Bardock is on there. Man, I cannot wait for him to get an easy A. The Physical Farsha is on there, who obviously gets his 200% leader skill. She will be a very, very good unit to be running on the team with him. Let's make sure we grab... Yeah, let's get the 3 Rainbow Orbs. So Bardock should be able to finish off King Cold this turn. Although I just realised with Frieza's supering again in the 3rd slot, so it looks like Raditz might actually get killed. But yeah, Farsha, the free-to-play Bardock units, and then we have the Physical Super Saiyan 2 Bardock and the Physical Super Saiyan and the STR Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. They get their easy A's during the celebration as well. They share 5 links with him, and both of them are support units. So obviously they are going to work really, really well with him. Whew, look at that damage on Raditz. Yikes. Alright, well, fortunately, that means we are now able to do this. So let's go ahead and... I didn't turn this off, did I? So let's go ahead and see Bardock's active skill. So Bardock's active skill does ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks become crits. So yet another reason why you don't give him crit in his hidden potential, because the active skill turn, all of his attacks are going to be guaranteed crits anyway. And you can use this when there are 3 or more Team Bardock allies on the team starting from the 3rd turn. So depending on how you build your team, you're just going to be able to use that right from turn 3. Or when HP is 50% or less starting from the 5th turn. So that's the reason why, obviously, we are able to use it now. So let's go ahead and fire this off here. I do like the animation for that. I think that looks pretty good, especially the like final close-up where he does kind of like the wind-up to actually throw the attack. I think that looks really good. So we did have a bit of bad luck in getting to this point. So I think what we'll do here is just pop another Whis. I don't need to worry about... I want to make sure I can get the 3 rainbows here for Bardock. So I'm not going to get a super attack for you. I'll grab all of these for Bardock. So he's getting the 3 rainbow orbs. This is my one still, remember. So this is the 55% one. And then, yeah, we'll just do this. So that means we should, because of the amount of HP that we're going to have, we should be able to get the active skill with the rainbow Bardock on the next turn. So yeah, we're getting our full buff here. 6 million is what the 55% one is up to now. With 50% attack support from the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. It's pretty good. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, not the best on this particular team build. He needs a Power Beyond Super Saiyan ally to get a guaranteed additional super, which then obviously makes him look really, really good. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the active skill again. Yeah, we'll have... Make sure this... We'll have the skip off, but how much damage does it do from the rainbow one? 5.2 mil. We have a little bit of support from the version Z Goku at the end. It's not bad, but you can see here, now that we're not creating rainbow orbs, you can see that it does become a little bit more difficult to get these orbs for Bardock, because if nothing else, we want to try and make sure we get 2 rainbow orbs, so we're getting that 50% extra attack and defense. If you're not getting the guaranteed crit, it's not necessarily the worst thing, but obviously you want to be able to get that extra attack and defense, because that all compounds into him then getting the 50% defensive buff on super attack, and then obviously he's going to look a lot better as long as you're getting those. Like the 2 rainbow orbs is what you essentially want to get every turn, and then the extra one is just kind of a bonus for getting the guaranteed crit. So of course he super attacks Carnival Goku. This is the downside to the TEQ Bardock, is when the Scouter effect runs out and then you don't know where the super attack is going to be. Fortunately, it doesn't really matter in terms of actually beating the stage, because Carnival Goku is now going to revive. But in terms of the... I did kind of want to see what attack stat the Rainbow Bardock friend was going to put out on that turn, but I guess it is what it is. So we get to revive with 59% HP. I think we should be good. Oh, let's do Raditz. How often do I get to see Raditz's active skill? I only bought Raditz on the team because, you know, he's the other son of Bardock, gets the 200% lead. So I thought, why not? So let's active skill with Raditz. At least the animation is good. I think Raditz's active skill actually looks pretty cool, but not the best one or anything. But I do like those close-ups. Very cool. So I guess we can... Are we going to... Oh, we can't even get the 2 rainbow orbs. That's interesting. So I guess what we will do then is... If I do... I kind of want to get the super attack for Gohan, but I guess we'll just do this. And then we'll get 1 rainbow orb for Bardock. So we're not getting the extra 50% attack and defense, but we are still effective against all types. Even getting that 1 rainbow orb is really, really useful if you're against any enemy other than AGL. And especially if you're against an int enemy, getting that 1 rainbow orb is obviously going to be very good, so that you can actually get the extra bit of damage. But you can see the big difference that it makes not getting the rainbow orbs, because his passive is fully built up at this point, but he's only getting a 4.4 million attack stat with no support on the rotation. So the thing is, with his leader skill, you can run the physical Kid Goku under his 200% lead, use him as a 3rd slot floating unit, and then that's another unit on your team that's creating rainbow orbs. Which not only can help Bardock to get his orbs, but then obviously the Kid Goku in slot 3, you pick up 7 orbs with him, he's giving the rest of the rotation damage reduction. So I do think Bardock is very good. Now I will say, as I mentioned earlier in the video, this team is probably not the most optimal team for Bardock, but it's kind of the best team that I can build with his leader skill on this account. So when I pull him on Global, I will do the 55% showcase on the same day. And obviously, we'll build a slightly better team. Hopefully, I'll pull the Torah as well. And then, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff planned for Bardock content. You guys know I'm a big fan of Bardock. I showed it off the tweet where I ordered it, but I've got the red bandana ready to go for the summon stream. We're going to be going all in for our boy. And then I've got a lot of videos planned, not just for him, but also all of the Easy A's as well. One of the very early videos I made on my channel was the All Bardock team video, which obviously now, not only can we recreate this with Bardock because of his leader skill, but his 200% leader skill includes all of the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. It also includes the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock from Heroes, who needs crossover allies to get the most out of his potential, which the Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 1 Bardocks are. So that full Bardock team will actually go from being kind of a meme to actually being like a runnable team. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this celebration once all those Easy A's have come out. So let me know what you guys think of Bardock. Are you going to be summoning for him on Global? I think the banner is likely to change because of how close it is to Saiyan Day, but I'll be doing a video about that as well, so keep an eye out and let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.